What's going on, my good people? It's your boy, Kuya P. I'm here with the Checkpoint Squad, Brian Saff, Webster Style, doing another infamous trailer reaction. Fellas, y'all ready to check out something marvelous from Marvel?
Yes.
Awesome. Yes.
Absolutely. What you mean?
All right, it's the official trailer. We got a teaser before. This one's the official trailer for Thor, Love, and Thunder. Let's peep this.
Oh, great. I haven't watched it yet.
Kids,
Me neither.
Get to popcorn now. Let me tell you the story of the space Viking, Thor Odin.
Space Viking.
He was no ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey.
I like the
got in shape.
Taika Waititi narration.
He went from dead bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
I like the old school comic version mask.
Yes, I love it.
That looks dope.
Walter Simonson will be proud.
What's it been like? 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days, give or take.
Yeah. So that right there is confirmation.
I wonder if Wayne got blipped out of existence.
Yeah, right.
The only ones who gods care about
Okay.
is themselves.
I've been seeing pictures of this all around. Like,
I
this
respect
is
my vow.
crazy.
That's all I hear.
Will die.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
It's just my first bad guy.
Yo, look how buff Natalie got. Go ahead, girl.
First.
You are not like
So we got
the
more
other
gods in
gods
here.
that I've killed. Because I have something worth fighting for.
I'm excited.
Let's see who you are. I take off your disguise.
Oh, here you go.
Flick.
Oh,
Flick too hard, damn it!
Shall we help him? And eventually.
Oh, they made everybody pass out.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is all I'm saying. I hope Marvel gave Taika Waititi a hell of a raise because he saved Thor. Because the Dark World was some absolute garbage. Okay, and I mean, I think it's universally seen as. I don't think most people count Incredible Hulk as like a straight up MCU movie, considering.
No.
But
we don't talk about.
well, I don't mind the Incredible Hulk. I enjoyed it. It's not well. You can't watch it. We talked about that with the She-Hulk.
The first one was terrible. The second one was mid.
Yeah,
I'll
the
say
first
that.
one don't count though. First Hulk don't count. I refuse to watch that movie.
Okay.
I saw the Gamma Dogs. I'm like, I'm done. There's nothing. Okay, but with Thor, the Dark World is probably universally ranked as like the worst Marvel movie by most people.
You know,
It is not a movie. I watched the original Thor before I watched the Dark World, and the original Thor was okay. It's weird. Those early Marvel movies, you're surprised, especially look at how well they've become. You're surprised they were a hit. Like you look at the first Thor, it's like it's good, but like it doesn't stand out. Captain America stands out. You know, something like Iron Man stands out.
Yeah.
But Thor 3, man, it just reinvigorated the character. And I said, I hope Taika Waititi got a hell of a pay raise to do this movie because he deserved it. Straight up. He deserved it. This looks awesome. If this is more of the same of Thor Ragnarok, I'm all in.
And this is my first time like being excited for a Thor movie. And I'll say that, because like Webster said, the first one didn't necessarily stand out. And I feel like that it had a lot to do with the fact that I want to say Thor was the first time they really set a Marvel movie in space, at least for the MCU purpose anyway. Like Captain America, that's Earth. You know, Tony and Iron Man, that's Earth and everything. Thor was like the first of the MCU gang, the original Avengers to like, let's take it to space. So I was like, all right, cool. I enjoyed it. The second one was like, it was off to me, so I didn't even catch the third one in theaters. Like I waited some time before I even watched Ragnarok because of how I felt about the second one. So now that we have Love and Thunder and the trailer looks amazing, they got great casting going on. I'm interested to see how today's MCU plays into it. You know what I'm saying? James been blipped, obviously, at least to speaking to what the trailer just showed us.
Yeah, I get that too. Yeah.
All of this, this is like post Thor's depression. He's back, chiseled and in shape and wielding all kind of magical. I'm just excited for it. I like the incorporation of the Greek gods in there. I'm really interested to see how that plays out, being that, you know, Asgard has this lore behind it that would pretty much lend to every god created on Earth being pretty much an image of, you know, them some kind of way. So I don't know. I'm interested to see this movie. It looks good.
And then also more gods as well. There's some photos that have been released, and the Wakandan Orisha Bast is also pictured as well. So I'm interested to seeing all of that lore with the gods, especially, you know, we just saw a whole series dealing with gods not too long ago on Disney Plus.
Moon Knight.
So I'm interested to see if that plays into it as well.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's so much that has happened in the MCU since Ragnarok. Like, this movie could literally go anywhere. Even with Thor, this is pretty much his departure from the Avengers. Everything from this time forward will be him doing his own thing. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a cool run with Guardians of the Galaxy whenever that comes out at the end of the year. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting.
Can we talk about how Marvel they may not always hit a home run, but they get base hits every time?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I every time a Marvel movie comes out, I see all these critiques and all of these questions and all they not doing this in the source material. Marvel hasn't let me down yet. And I would even argue to say that being up under Disney has only improved the brand, because I love everything that's been on Disney Plus. The movies have been great. Like, I would have never seen Black Widow had had Disney Plus not picked it up, and that whole thing with Scarlett and her contract.
And Black Widow was good.
Yeah, it was. And it's crazy because that was supposed to come out phase 1. So the fact they waited so long to bring that out, and then it still turned out to be good with a little bit of help from Disney. They did some re-editing and stuff. Like I'm thoroughly impressed with everything that Marvel and Disney has done up until now. Don't know, I can't really say the same for, you know, the Sony Marvel properties, but you know,
they don't exist. What are we talking about, Willis? Like, really, that's not even the same. That's like apples and like breadfruit.
Yeah. And I agree with you, but Marvel got their stamp on it, man. I really want Marvel to sit down with Sony and be like, listen, you guys need a little help, and this is what we have in play. Like,
Sony just need to work with Marvel to do Spider-Man and not do anything else.
Yeah,
they're getting their bread.
I think with how large the Spider-Verse is, like, there's a lot of story behind Spider-Man and his whole shit. Like, they could literally sit and just be like, you know what? Sony's gonna focus on the Spider-Verse or whatever, and we're gonna help out as Marvel. Like, I think they should do that.
Yeah, but they got lucky with Venom, and for Venom to be as successful was let's be real.
And they got lucky being included in No Way Home.
yeah, but let's be real. Venom is like the only. Let's think of a comics in general of his side characters, Spider-Man's side characters.
Okay,
Venom is literally like the only villain / universe character that has had his own book that has survived over and over, and that has like a pop culture consciousness.
Yeah.
Morbius, as much as I'm a fan of the character, Morbius is not a standalone character that people want to see. Let's be real. You can make a good as movie as you want to, but overall, he is not a character that everybody wants to see. Everybody knows Venom. Just like we were talking about Halo before. People who don't read comics, you know Spider-Man, you know Venom. And that goes to just how iconic that character is.
Yeah, that goes into, like you said, how much time and effort Marvel put into the comic books, because Venom he's his own character. Like, we don't even look at him as a villain anymore. It's more of an anti-hero.
Exactly. I mean, with taking back old school comic lore, you look at what McFarlane and Larson did in the 90s. It was really that series, that first Lethal Protector series with Mark Bagley, and I forget the writer. Back then, Bagley was drawing like everything Spider-Man. But I mean, that really put Venom on the map. And even there's a new Lethal Protector series out. You have different incarnations of Venom. There's a whole symbiote universe now to play with because of what's evolved since, what was it, 89 Venom came out? Something like that. 30 plus years of lore to create a backstory for this character, where this character can realistically stand on his own without Spider-Man. You don't have that with Morbius. Right. Let's be real. You don't really have that with Silver Sable. All these or Black Cat. Black Cat might be interesting, especially if they get an actress that's, I might get canceled for this. It's hot enough to carry the picture.
I mean,
look, I'll be real. Look, Black Cat is
she a staple in the comics now.
Yes, a staple, but she's very much known by not just her. She's known by her attributes. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, her
as part of the appeal of the character. And I'm not going to be like, oh, yes, I'm a dude and I want to see a hot woman playing. But look,
that's a part
of Hollywood, okay? You expect a hot woman to be playing a female character like that. Just like you expect. Look, we just watched Thor. I will never look like Chris Hemsworth, okay? Never. And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's still time. There's still time, Webster. You can do it.
This is me. I'm like it. I think I'm almost back at high school weight right now, but that's all good. But I say that to say, not too many Spider-Man characters really have that fleshed out backstory to give them a solo live action movie. You can work them into things like Into the Spider-Verse, because Miles is different. Miles can stand on his own anyway, because he has that backstory, even with Peter Parker, without Peter Parker. But Sony needs to leave well enough alone sometimes, call it a day, and just keep making the Spider-Man movies with Marvel. And that's it.
Yes.
Because Marvel, look, and I will say this, I still haven't seen Eternals. I've heard mixed reviews, but I've heard it's not bad. It's even Marvel's not bad movies are better than a lot of stuff that's out there that gets put out, especially in the superhero genre.
Yeah. And that's why I brought up what I said as far as Thor is concerned in this whole Love and Thunder situation, because there's a lot of stuff that happened in Eternals that they could use to shape the MCU moving forward, especially in regards to space. Yeah, which that's Thor's like domain, Asgard and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know where this story is going, and I think that's what I like most about what's about to happen with Love and Thunder. Like, of course, Jane Foster is there. We see Jared Leto doing his thing. Like, there's elements of the story that I'm familiar with, but I don't know where they could take it, because what happened in Eternals, we got, we had God talking in Moon Knight. The blip thing, we still don't know how that really affected Thor and his community and stuff. Like, there's so much still to be told for Thor as a character that I'm like, all right, this is gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting, and how they're gonna merge that into what happens with Guardian of the Galaxy.
So there we go.
Very excited for Love and Thunder.
Yes.
All right. There's a lot of love in this conversation. They both brought the thunder. I didn't want to interrupt, so I'm just gonna leave it at
what are your thoughts, Kui? Are you excited for Love and Thunder?
Oh, definitely. I'm excited, man. This is gonna cancel me, but I'll take the worst Marvel movie pretty much over most DC movies any day.
That's not going to cancel. That's the truth.
We'll be canceled together.
You know what I mean?
So, that's a certifiable fact.
Yeah, like
there you go.
Sorry, DC.
I think that's a way for me to close it out. So yeah, super excited, man. Everybody looks dope, and just can't wait. I definitely echo both of your sentiments in regards to this. So y'all, Thor Love and Thunder, let us know if you're checking it out in the comments below, and hit us up whether or not we're canceled or whatever. But first off, Brian Saff, how can the people reach out to you?
Talk and Play Blurredcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. This is my @ for Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and then here on Nerds Rule the World, Checkpoint with Webster. Oh wait, I'm pointing. I don't know where you guys are on the screen, but on the NRW Checkpoint with Webster on Nerds Rule the World YouTube channel.
There we go. And Webster Style.
I will say this though: if they didn't cancel us for Dragon Ball Z, I think we're safe.
Yeah,
I think we're safe. But I am Webster Style, the man, the voice of fragrance, where we are redefining the definition of a gentleman, and you can find anything and everything that is Webster Style at websterstyle.com.
There you go. Show love to the NRW Checkpoint Squad. Brian Sapp, Webster Style, my peoples. And of course, you can follow me at the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. Of course, Show Pal Show, API Toy Heroes, and here at the NRW at New Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. We'll see y'all next time for another react.
The acclaimed as a rock.
Yeah.